Um, so we are live.
Okay.
I'll go that. We'll just wait for some comments. Maybe John's with us tonight. Pretty night.
Pretty breezy night.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm gonna grab my coffee. Well, at least it's not raining.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to rain, but there's chances of rain all weekend.
Yep.
Well, tomorrow's my day to cook. Go to the store, do our task list.
Oh, John is with us. Hi, John.
Hey, John.
That's my cue. Hey, Brenda's with us. Hey, Brenda. Okay, you are live. Bud LaFever. Shh. You're live. Oh, Frank's with us. Debbie's with us. Hi, guys. Beautiful night tonight. Are you going to say anything, or are you like in Frozen?
Oh, yeah. Oh. This is what I'm drinking tonight, you guys. Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
It's good beer. We had a keg of this one time. A small keg, not a real big keg. It was probably a 2-gallon, something like that.
Hey, Becca Detman's with us too.
Hey, Becca. It's a nice breezy night. It's not bad humid-wise. It was a little tough today. I went all over the place. I mean, I was in 3 or 4 places in Dixon, and I had to come to Sterling. I grabbed some hot dogs down at Crescent Electric. Ran to Oregon, to a place we landscaped a long, long time ago. And it was really, what the people have done to the place, structural wise, is really cool. I mean,
What was the place?
it was a Miller Loudon estate, and if you people are familiar with Loudon, it was Governor Loudon where he lived, and this would have been his grandson, Philip Miller, that when he lived there, we did work for Phil and Bonnie Miller. And I think Philip has passed away, but I think Bonnie is still around.
Really?
But I'm not sure. But the house is cool. They had a really cool barn, like horse barn, and it was all wainscoted on the inside. And upstairs were the stable boys' residence, and they still had like the bunk beds there, and they had the glass lights with lead around them, so they were full of water. There were glass bulbs, and so if they ever had a fire, they'd fall and supposedly help put the fire out. But it was really cool. But they've since modernized it. It looks really, really nice. What they did, they want me to look at one of the gardens that we did work on a long, long time, probably over 10 years ago, easily. It's a little bit of a mess, but won't take much to get it back to clean it up anyway and see what we got in it. So, and the guys worked. They did 2 jobs today, and we lost a couple of the boys to football. So they're going to be gone, and so we've got 3 people left for another week, and then we're down to 1 person. So we'll just see how the fall goes. I'll be probably trying to look for somebody to help for about a month or more in the fall, maybe. So,
Hi, Debbie. Debbie Schumann's with us.
hey, Debbie, if anybody knows of anybody that might want to work part-time or,
In the fall.
yeah, in the fall, especially October, to help Quinn and Jay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, September's all right. October's a real hard month, but it's tough. And, you know, we could work with them even if they could only work a couple days a week, you know, or whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna have a drink. One of the things that I was gonna say is last week was on Saturday was kind of a weird day. We had Bernie on last week, and Bernie and I talked about Terry Richards and Bobby Snitchler and all the stuff that we used to do in that, some of the stuff. And Saturday afternoon, I don't know if when Jeff, Terry's brother Jeff, messaged me and we talked back and forth, if they were out at Bobby's and watched the video and laughed because they heard their names, and that. But him and Terry went for a bike ride, and I don't know if you saw in the news or whatever, but on the Lowell Park and Pines Road, Terry was hit on his motorcycle and they killed him. So our sympathy goes out to Terry Richards and Tricia
The whole family.
and the family and
Yeah.
Jeff. So it was kind of tough. It was really weird. I called Bernie. He didn't know about it. And I said, man, I heard Terry got killed on a motorcycle. And he goes, you're kidding me. And I said, no. It was just bizarre. Really kind of bizarre. So anyway, one of the other things we're going to talk about tonight, we wanted to ask you, if you guys have something that might be, which one?
Whichever.
Where you going? You got a twitch?
Just talk.
Does that mean you want me to go over here? So if you guys got anything that you want to talk about, anything or anybody that you might be interested in having on, that we could possibly get on, or talk, or something to talk about,
Or a topic.
a topic or whatever, just,
Put it
but
in reply.
put it in reply. That's it.
Yeah.
Reply.
Yeah. We want to do some stuff that you guys are interested
So, and we're going to have, I know I talked to Eric Coons, Doc, last week, and he might be, I'll just see if he can come on Friday the 13th. We will have all our garlic, all the stuff around and everything for the, we won't walk under any ladders, no black cats, none of that shit. So, but anyway, we're going to see, I'll see if Doc can come on the 13th. If not, it'll just be us talking about weird shit like that on the Friday the 13th.
And tell them about Lucas.
Oh, and Lucas is going to be on the following week, which would be the 20th. And Lucas is gone. It's been a year. I just saw his post. He said he's been a year going vegan. And so he's going to take some of which I'll show you some of these vegetables here in a little bit. He's going to take some of my produce and make stuff with it, and we get to eat. So we'll be drinking and eating on that show. Then the following week on the 27th, it should be, I think. Yeah, 27th. Catfish Dog's going to be here playing some music. So Michael and Matt. And I'm sure Matt will wear his Led Zeppelin stuff. And I'll have some really hot peppers too. We'll see if he has got any hair left to chew a few of these on camera and see how he does with them. Because I picked some Death Spiral last week and some Apocalypse Scorpions, so they're pretty hot. So, does anybody have any questions about anything?
Jeff Richards posted, and he says Terry's celebration of life are at the Elks Campground October 2nd, and he thinks that Robbie LeBlanc might be playing for a little bit.
Okay, I'll try to. The only thing, I know my former mother-in-law passed away too, Carol Finicum, and they're doing something tomorrow, but I can't.
October 2nd.
I know.
Okay.
And I'm glad you're doing it later, Jeff, because I'm a little worried. We're a little worried. We've been talking this week a little bit about the Delta variant, and really don't want to get around even outside in big crowds and that. So I'm hoping that maybe stuff will be settled down, and I'd really like to go there. Terry and I had a lot of fun together, and that, and Jeff too. I remember a couple drunken nights with Jeff. Terry and I had to pour him into his bed. So you remember that, Jeff? It was fun. We had a good time.
So you got some tomatoes?
Yes, so I picked some produce, and they're starting to go, and got a couple loads into Chicago, not very much. But I wanted to show you some of these, and the first one I'm going to show you is Burpee's medium rare. This is a kind of a pink tomato. Some of them are a little bit bigger, but it's really nice. And you know, when you slice it, it's supposed to look like a steak that's medium rare. Really heavy, nice weight to it. This one is just starting to look how it's pleated. It's really cool.
What one is that one?
This one's called Mushroom Basket.
Oh.
This is an heirloom. The medium rare is an hybrid. It's a new one, so it's not an heirloom. But this one's really cool. And look, that's Mushroom Basket. Then you look at this one, which is kind of similar, but it's a lot redder. And this one's called Grandma's Pick. And you can see the heirlooms, you know, the backs of them sometimes. They're not as pretty, but this one is really, doesn't have a lot of juice, so it's good to put on stuff if you don't want, like we're going to have nachos tonight, and I cut one of these up because it won't be real kind of soggy on the chips and stuff like that. So, and you know what, maybe when Lucas comes too, I can share the recipes that I've been making with like the zucchini rhubarb
Oh, that'd be fun.
bars, you know, and we can do that too, you know, with it won't
If you
be
get those to me ahead of time, then I can just make a graphic and put it up on there.
Right,
while you're
right.
talking about it.
Yeah, I know Dawn wants the recipe to that. This one is really cool.
Oh, Ellen Barreto's with us. Hello from San Antonio. She's like, name your sources. I don't know what the question is.
Okay.
What were you talking about?
Tomatoes, probably.
Oh,
All right, Ellen, this is Burpee. Medium rare. It's their new one. I always try to get the new tomatoes. And, you know, a couple years ago it was Bodacious, and man, Bodacious lives up to its name. That's a really good red tomato. They're hybrids, but now all these other tomatoes I showed you, Ellen, like this one, Grandma's Pick, Baker Creek. Same thing. I've grown this one. This is about my third or fourth year for this. This is really a great producer. The Mushroom Basket, same thing, Baker Creek. And I was just going to talk about this too, Ellen. This one's called Black Beauty. And it starts out, and it's really weird. They're green, and it's really dark blue, purple. And then when it
there you go.
starts to ripen, it just turns colors. But it always keeps this mark, like right here. This is a small one. I've had a lot bigger ones than this. But this is Black Beauty. This is Baker Creek also. Now, this is a hybrid, and it's called Red Torch. I think you can get it.
Way in there.
You can get it from Burpee, I think,
I love that tomato.
or Totally Tomatoes. This one was an All-American Award winner in 2016, I think. This is Lisa's favorite tomato. She says it tastes the best.
Lundstrom Flores says, nice maters.
Yeah.
Did you ever go get over
No,
there
I need to get over it. She never messaged me back. I didn't know if she's there every day or not. I went by today and I thought about stopping, but I didn't because I didn't know,
Yeah.
you know, when
Lundstrom's
she's
got a new owner.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, this little baby is the one I can with. And, you know, I'll put them in boiling bath and it'll split and I'll peel them. But Lisa and I used these last year in all our soups and stuff. I went right through them. We didn't. I didn't have that many, but thank goodness for all the people that gave me the canning lids this year. You know, I've got plenty of canning lids.
She says she's there all the time. Oh, we know that.
Yeah, we know. So let me ask you: you're married to the business, like a business owner, and you're a so you're a small business owner, and you're already a multimillionaire.
Yeah,
And you don't have to do
happens in
anything.
the first week.
Yeah, and you don't have to do anything anymore.
Oh, goodness.
Now, I'm going to switch gears a little bit, and this is another Burpee, Ellen. And this is their new hot pepper. Believe it or not, this is a hot pepper. Look at the size of it. Most hot peppers are not that big, or they don't look like, you know, kind of like a bell pepper, but the bottom's pleated on it. This is called the Real Deal, and it does have some heat to it. It's not bad.
That's a Burpee?
Yeah, this is a Burpee. This is a hybrid. But like I said, I like to try the new things. And, you know, in the springtime, when you're looking at our tomato selection, you might say, wow, we don't have much. Then you need to message the page and goes, we want some of Bud's weird shit. And this is some of the weird shit you'll get, you know. We did have red torch on this year. Fly, get away from me.
Lundstrom Florist wants to know, how's the heat on that one?
Not bad. This isn't real bad. Depends on how you like hot peppers. Now, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these this weekend, and I usually like stuffed peppers, so I'm going to stuff these and see how they are. I just want to try some different stuff with them, and I don't know what I'll stuff them with. I stuff my jalapenos with chorizo and cream cheese. This one I'll probably do some sort of turkey burger and something else, maybe, and rice or something. I don't know. I'm just going to try something. Now, you want to talk about heat.
Oh yeah, those were a surprise.
These little babies are ass burners. And you can see why they call them, sorry, everybody, I dropped them. You can see why they call them Chinese 5-color. And there's hundreds, I mean, literally hundreds on a plant. And these babies pack some heat.
What's the 5th color? I only see 4.
This is a light lavender. This is purple.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Get with the program. There's the red, the yellow, the orange, lilac, purple.
Oh, I see.
So-
Not much of a difference.
No, there isn't, but they're really pack a punch. And I didn't pick any. I don't have any here of the Death Spiral. And maybe next week when I should have picked some and brought some. They're really a cool looking pepper. I mean, they're
This death spiral?
yeah. It's almost like it's quilted, and it's like a scorpion. That they got that point coming out of them, but it's long. It's about this long, and then it has its point, and those are deadly. Those are the type that you are at a party and somebody thinks they're a badass, you have them eat one. And then you see how they melt.
Oh, gosh.
And they're not so tough anymore.
You need to bring over some ass burners over to Lundstrom Florist when you go visit.
Oh,
It's like-
she wants some?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I can supply you with as many hot peppers as you want.
Little care package.
Oh, I can do that. And the weather's really nice today. It's supposed to get hot again. One of the things I wanted to talk about too, and not so much the vegetable garden, I have mine mulched, so it's been okay. It's been really dry. Now, if we get a bunch of rain, if you got tomatoes that are starting to turn like this, and you're going to see that we're going to get a bunch of rain, and it's been really dry, pick them, because they're going to split. And if you mulch your tomatoes, it'll help keep the moisture even, so it will help with splitting. There is some tomatoes that you can see that'll say that they don't split very much, but I have Paul Robertson. I didn't pick any of those tonight, but just with the little rain we had, has been a little while ago, they split, and it's a nice heirloom too. So, and if we don't get the rain, everybody, if you've got any kind of plants that we've planted for landscape, or you've done it at your home, and that you water them good, and it's going to be real important going into the fall before it gets real cold that all the plants have enough moisture in them and take up to go through the winter. Is there any questions? Anybody got questions?
Mm-mm.
Are they all quiet tonight? What the hell's the matter with you guys?
Mellow Friday.
Mellow Yellow.
Yeah.
Saw him sing that in concert. But is there anything else that we should
I don't know.
touch base on?
Maybe you could talk about your tomato salad. That thing is really good.
Yeah, I made a tomato salad. What I've been doing, and it's really worked out well. Lisa and I work in a yard usually Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And we've got the pathway done. We've compacted it again. After the compactor broke, I had trouble twice with it, and it made me drink a little bit more that night. But anyway,
Got a question now.
all right,
Well, there's a bit of a delay, so,
sure.
Ellen wants to know, do you do lots of determinate tomatoes?
No. Probably the determinant that I have that we sell out of a lot that I like the best, and it's not heirloom, is Celebrity. It's great for a container garden. If you guys got a nice pot and you should use a determinate tomato in a container. Celebrity is a great variety. I think it was an All-American selection too, Ellen. But it's been a while ago, and it's a great plant. It doesn't get more than like 3 feet tall tops, and just loaded with tomatoes. And I know Mary Carlson and Scott have them in their garden. And last year I remember being over there looking at before we were going to do some landscaping, and they were freaking loaded. I mean, they were just loaded. And we built a raised bed garden for those guys too.
Diane Cooler-Strand, apparently you gave her some peppers. She says, you gave me some pear-shaped peppers. And then she goes on to say, we are afraid to eat them. She's not sure how hot.
Now, are they like a light yellow pear-shaped one? And I'll wait for her to answer me back, because I've got one cut up for the nachos tonight that I'm going to put on, and I picked a smaller one and I bit into it, and I go, wow, that's not hot. So I picked a bigger one and bit into it, and yeah, it's hot. But I don't think it's as hot as the Chinese 5-color.
So that was a pear-shaped. What was the color of the one that you?
It was kind of a limey yellow.
Oh, she did say it is pear-shaped.
All right, but is it like this color, like a?
She might be saying yes to that as well.
Okay, then yeah, and it starts with a K, and I can't remember the name of it. I've got it out in my garden. I picked one tonight, and the first one I picked didn't have any heat. The second one, yes, it had heat. They're not too bad. It wasn't too bad.
Oh, we got some cool ideas.
Oh, what are some of the ideas?
Well, Debbie Schumann says for October, what to do to get your beds ready for winter.
Okay.
That'd be great. We could do that. Not a problem. Diane did say it was yellow. So.
Okay.
And then John, this would be fun. I've been telling him the same thing, John. He wants you to do a cooking show fresh from the garden with Bud Lefevre. So you have to cook on a live. Come on, you can do it.
Water boy.
You can do it. I think it'd be fun.
And you know what? You know, another thing I think would be really cool is I think come October we've got pumpkins growing, and I tell you what, Mr. Wiggles pumpkin is huge. Mr. Wiggles pumpkin is huge, and what I think would be really cool, and I'll do it for sometime in October, is I'll bring a pumpkin in and show you how you can just harvest stuff out of your yard in the fall and make a pumpkin arrangement. You know, that you could have on your outside on your patio or wherever you wanted to do it. Or if you're going to have people over for a Halloween party or something, you know, it could be a decoration you could do for that.
Joe Pisty seconds for the Bud Lefevre cooking show.
Oh, Jesus. Martha didn't want my ass, so why do you guys want me to cook?
All right.
That's
it. That's all I got right now.
Oh, and now I forget what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because you gave me a question and I can't remember what it was.
Well, the cooking show was a question.
No, there was a question before, right? It was before the question about...
getting beds ready for winter.
No, it was before any of that, Lisa. It was a question, not a suggestion.
Oh, well, we were talking about Diane's tomatoes prior to that, so I'm lost. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Debbie Huskenveld said, yeah, she likes the pumpkin arrangement idea. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's something that I've done before. That would be really cool.
It's good that these are all in the replies, because then that's easy to go back and look.
Oh, you mean we're supposed to remember that, to go back and look?
I'll go back and look. Well, Linda's with us. Linda, we were talking about you earlier since
you've been posting all the pictures of
photos,
tomatoes, of all our tomatoes.
Yeah.
That have been really good.
Debbie Schumann says peppers with a question mark. She's trying to remember for us too. Were you talking about peppers? Well, you were talking about the Chinese, what is it? I can't remember the name of those now. 5-color?
Chinese 5-color?
5-color, yeah.
Well, they're hot. Well, I would just...
Oh, Marianne got it. Tomato salad. Talking about tomato salad.
Oh, the tomato salad.
Thanks, Marianne.
Right, thank you, Marianne. The tomato salad, yeah, I just cut up tomatoes and cucumbers with some balsamic vinegar and olive oil, and then I put feta in it.
It's good with
and
feta.
it's really good.
Salt and pepper,
Salt and pepper.
cracked pepper.
I use sea salt
So easy.
and fresh ground pepper. I've got a grinder I really like. We've gone through. I've got about 8 grinders in the basement because we kept getting them and I didn't like them. This one's pretty good because I can regulate how coarse the pepper is on it, and I like coarse pepper.
It's always better the next day too.
Yeah, you let it marinate for a night, and it's really, really good.
Yeah. Janie Babin likes the idea of a pumpkin arrangement too, so
Okay,
you're on
awesome.
You're on deck for pumpkin.
All right,
detail.
we can do that, and that'll be a demo that I can do here. Yeah, it'll be really nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things in the yard that time of year.
Yep, and the hydrangeas are really nice.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Pinky Winky's in full bloom right now.
Yeah, and grasses and all sorts of stuff that is all fallish. Yeah.
Yes, but it's going to be hot again, which is normal. This is August. It's supposed to be hot and dry. It's supposed to be, and I hope everybody's containers are good. And we're gonna, I'm gonna bring on and show you this new fertilizer we've been using called Jack's Petunia fertilizer, and we're gonna, I'll show the little container. I didn't bring it tonight, but I'll show you next week. No matter if even Doc Coons is on or not, I'll bring it and show it to you. But
We should have taken photos of Janie's container.
yeah, we stopped over at your mom's house and
Well,
visited.
Janie's watching. I
Oh,
don't
is
know
she?
if Healy's watching.
I thought you said he.
Did I say? No, I meant I said Janie. I
Did you?
believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, we stopped over at Janie's and
Holy
Kelly.
cow, it's
Babin.
beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Ellen Seconds loves the Jacks.
Yeah, and you know what, Ellen? It took me 22 years to stop mixing iron separately to water the petunias and calibrachoas and stuff like that because they suffer tremendously from iron deficiency. And this stuff has it already in it, and like, duh, why didn't I use it before? See, you never ever know everything.
No.
One of the
That's part of the fun.
Yep, you're
Learning.
always learning, and you're learning something new every day.
Well, I was learning on pruning because Janie's husband, he's been the one that's been caring for all of their containers, and he had some that were just in beautiful form, and I just picked his brain, asked him. He only had trimmed 2 times, I think, and he's got some better production of flowers on I think
The
it's
salvia.
pink lemonade. No, the moonstruck petunia
Okay.
in the pink lemonade looks really nice.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
Oh, Jim Sarver's with us.
Jim, hey, Aaron's back, huh, Jim?
Says go back, go from Minnesota.
Next year, Jim, just don't forget to message me about tickets. Hopefully, COVID will be gone and we can go up to see a game. I've been missing Lambeau. I drive not very far from there when I go up and get Christmas trees. And if Mr. Wiggles stops shitting his pants, he's going to go with me.
Jeez.
And that's exactly the way I put it to him.
Oh dear.
He asked me if we're going to go up and get Christmas trees, and I said, you got to stop shitting your pants. I asked him the other day how it's going with the bathroom, and he goes, no. He changes the subject super fast.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to talk about it. What did Quinn say last night? He said, oh, he was at home and he wanted to go see Grandma, so he just got a Lunchable and a juice bottle and said, I'll see you later.
He just walks out the door.
Walks out the door. So. And the other, what's her name that has the cut flowers that she grows out in Brandy?
Brandy Wiley.
Brandy Wiley has been posting some awesome pictures of bouquets that she
Yeah.
grows like a lot of the flowers out at her farm. I don't know if it's a farm, but we'll just call it that, out in the field and that. And I know she's got a greenhouse too. And she's been doing really nice bouquets too.
Jim said to tell you that you're on the list.
Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you. It'll be interesting. We got Randall Cobb back, Jim, which is good. And you keep hearing all the other stuff about Jordy Nelson, but I don't think that's going to happen. But Cobb was always good, and I was in agreement a little bit with. There's a squirrel up there, Lisa. See him?
No.
He's
Is
up
that
there.
what's making
Yep.
the sound?
He's up there eating
Oh,
the
look at
seed
that. We're
pods.
distracted by a squirrel.
Eating the seed pods
Do we
from the
need to say
Amur mate.
squirrel?
And that one, I don't know from this vantage point, is the female. So, and what did we name her?
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Linda's talking about her tomatoes. She said, this has been a difficult year. I have never seen such heat on garden and cold snap. World's famous Burma are great, but the favorite of the husband are the big boy and the big girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, I think she just had some, I thought it was torches. No.
She showed torches early.
Okay.
She has torches.
Yeah,
but
she
big
had 'em
boy
before
and
we
big
did.
girl, I just aren't one of my favorite varieties.
Yeah, I like the torch.
Yeah, he's just up there just dropping all sorts of shit.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the squirrel. If you keep hearing the ding, 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 that's the squirrel eating. Are there any questions about anything else? We've been, the hibiscus, if you get a chance to drive around town and look at CGH or Curate. Let me see, where else is there a lot of them at? Morrison Hospital is going to have a lot. We kind of had an interesting test there last Friday, a week ago from today. We've got to do the bed out front. Right as you come into their main entrance is going to be a bed where we got the job to landscape that. And we had to do what was called the helicopter test. Nobody had explained to me after I designed it and figured out that the helipad was over here near this main entrance. So they had a helicopter come in last week. We put down about 4 bags of mulch, and the mulch held. It did real well. So we're going to go ahead and mulch it. It's going to be a lot better now. There is 2 beds closer. I'm doing a bid to see if we can get the rest of the landscaping and that, but that will have rock, and it needs to be because it really blew a lot of stuff up over in those beds. But it's nice being able to do stuff in our community, not just in Sterling and Dixon, but you know, Morrison is great. They've been great people to work with. The garden club's sponsoring this bed, and they chose me to do it. And I'm not sure if it's called the Morrison Garden Club or not. Cheryl Christensen, if you're familiar with her, if you went to Sterling High School, and she was the teacher there forever. But she's the one that brought me in on this project, and it's been fun. It's been real fun. And we're going to do the welcome bed. We've got that. I went down and you'll start coming up from Rock Falls, and if you see the thing that says welcome to Sterling and you see the grass all brown, it's meant to be. I killed it today. So anyway, we're going to landscape that in the next week. I got the kids here, so we've got to plant a huge tree, and I think I'm going to have them do it Wednesday downtown where we cut the other evergreen out. We've got a Skyland spruce that's in a 20-gallon wooden crate. It's going to be pretty heavy duty to plant. So we just have to be careful because there's irrigation in that bed, and I wish there was irrigation in all the beds. I just blew the deck off, and that squirrel is just cluttering my deck. Just cluttering my deck.
You're not going to pull a Bill Murray on me, are you?
No, that's gopher.
No, it doesn't matter.
Plastic explosive? No. I'll just get the gun out and blow his ass away.
Jeez.
No, I won't. I like the squirrel. Regardless, I do like the squirrels, and they come visit us every day. They eat out of our hands and stuff. So, and Lisa and I got the lights up out here. I know you can't see them.
Well, we could take this, or you could take that one, and you.
No, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
We just got the lights up, and it was a very physical job. We're going to put up a couple more strands. Matter of fact, that's something that we need to order so you can get the lights ordered so we can put them up.
Ellen says we need a cat. We have 2 cats.
We got 2 cats, Ellen. We got one that
2
looks
cats
like
that
a
don't-
pumpkin. Maybe I'll make the arrangement with Garf because he looks like a pumpkin.
Here, this is the extent of our cat. Let's see if I can get a shot of him. Here he is. Where is he? Yes,
That's Garfield.
that's the big protector. And he's just sitting here while the squirrel is bombing us with nuts and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, he just about got hit. Well, yeah. So there you go.
I don't know where Fuzz is at. Fuzzy's not here. Fuzzy's a little girl. Garth's a blob.
Yeah, the big protector.
Yeah, right. Garfield's a weenie.
Yeah,
The protector was Gooby.
the big pump.
Gooby was the alpha of this yard, believe me.
Debbie Schumann. She says, feed the squirrel some of your hot peppers and see what happens.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
They're already wired.
right. Normally, when I hear the neighbor at the garbage can, I usually hear a bunch of beer bottles, and I yell that there'll be nothing to get done in her yard today. That doesn't sound like very many bottles to me.
She, Tupperware. She's tossing Tupperware. Oh, gee. All right.
The neighbors is funny. We go back and forth. I mean, I took them food last week, and they're bringing. What did she bring? What kind of hot dogs were those?
Seattle dogs.
Seattle dogs, and they were wrapped in a tortilla, which was really good. And she had peppers and other stuff,
Sauteed peppers,
and
cream cheese, garlic.
and the hot dogs were cut like split and then put into the tortilla. They're really, really good. She did post a picture of ribs the other day, and I said it's got a bone in it. Don't bring it over.
Holy cow. Ellen said she's got 18 cats.
Ellen, you got a problem.
No, she says, what zone are we?
5.
And first frost date for us.
First frost date's usually October, like 12th, 10th, 12th, right around there.
First tomato season's running then.
Yeah.
Then
The
amazing.
tomatoes are gonna. I haven't not looked at my garden at the shop. At the shop, I've got about 78 tomatoes, and I probably got about 75 pepper plants also there. This garden back here that you can see to the back has only got about 12, 14 tomatoes and maybe about 20 peppers in it, and it's got zucchini and cucumbers. So. And onions and leeks. And I
That'll
do have
be-
pumpkins at the shop.
I'm looking forward to the leeks.
Yep.
I'm going to use
First time I ever grew
Yeah,
leeks.
Stuart gave me a great.
Potato soup.
Oh yeah, it's a good recipe.
It ain't bad, but
Oh gee, well that's
it's
more
too,
for me.
too creamy for me.
Oh, it's great.
Too creamy for me. I did have a really good recipe, and I cannot find it, but it was like you used the acorn squash and you made a soup with it, and you had to put heavy cream in it. Oh, and I don't usually like real creamy soup. Man, that was a really good soup. I remember I can't remember what spices were in it. It was really, really good. I really liked it. That'd be something too. Everybody shares their garden recipes. It would be really cool.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be a fun night too.
Maybe we could do that when Lucas is on, or maybe you should do it separate.
Yeah, maybe separate. I don't know.
Okay.
Lucas will probably have recipes and stuff, but it'd just be fun to share ideas and recipes to use, like the zucchini, and you plant more than one. And I think Joe Reaver said that they planted at Holly High Farms. They planted like 15 plants, and they got them coming out their ears.
So, are you going to help Lucas cook?
I'm going to help Lucas eat.
Oh, you need to be like his assistant or something.
He doesn't need me to assist him in doing anything.
Oh, gee, you're no fun.
But anyway, I'll have to figure out exactly, and one of the fun things may be when I go to do my Christmas cookies, we may have a thing for the holiday season where I'm showing you like some of my secret weapon cookie recipes or whatever. So, and I don't do anything fancy,
Ooh, Vicky says she uses leeks and she makes them with kielbasa and stewed tomatoes, and then she puts it over rice.
Oh, that sounds good.
We could try that.
That sounds a lot better than potato soup.
Oh, that's a cool idea, Debbie. She's like, collect garden recipes, do a show, and then make up a cookbook.
Well, that would be an excellent idea. That would be really cool.
Yeah, just recipes from the garden.
Yep.
Oh,
A sip and trip special.
oh, I do like that one. Oh, look at who's with us.
Who?
Oh, Linda says she needs to try leeks. Stuart. Everybody but Bud loves my leek potato soup. What does that tell you? You know, maybe we get Stuart on to do a cooking demonstration with.
I don't want Stuart ever
Potato.
to be on here again.
Oh, please. Yeah, you're getting thumbs up on the cooking show idea. I think it'd be hilarious. It'd be fun. Well, you wanted to, your girlfriend, Martha Stewart, you wanted to go and be on her show and do cooking things.
Yeah, but that would have been nationwide. I guess. I don't know.
Now, you could be nationwide in your own mind. Oh,
It's kind of a laid back night. We're not really talking about anything in particular.
no. Well, we were just actually wanting to really hear from you to see what kinds of things you want
And we've got some good
in
ideas.
the next
like
batch of time. Yeah,
I think
we have
that's
great,
a good
some
idea
great
with the
Yep.
recipe thing would be really cool.
Oh, I think that'd be so much fun.
And I should find, I'll have to ask my Uncle Ed because I got my Uncle Bob had a chili sauce recipe that he had. And then my Aunt Marie had watermelon pickle recipe. You know, like if you guys eat watermelons and you save the rinds, she made pickles, and I'm not shitting you. My cousins and I would go over to my grandma's house, and they'd be in a pint jar, and for lunch we'd eat the whole jar with a sandwich or whatever because they were so good.
Ellen says, do it. Check out Almazan Kitchen. Almazan or Amazon? I don't know.
Paul Masson.
Palmazan? No, it says Almazon Kitchen.
I'll have to check it out.
Yep.
Was she the one that was selling some of the stuff?
Diane Cooler-Strand says, cook and show. Bud, we could have like a camera that goes on top and you can, I missed it, you're gonna have to do that again if you're playing around. We could have like a camera that has the overhead view. Wonder if you could do some grilling. Oh, something. We'll figure something out. That'll be Almazan, very natural. Okay, thanks, Ellen. I was wondering what.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Yep.
But my dad would grow, my dad and my uncle, my God, I cannot think how many tomatoes they had in the garden over where Harvey Biemenstorfer had his lot. And I would help Uncle Jink. And they were all staked. There was never a tomato cage in that garden. They all had a stake on them. They had to have a couple hundred tomatoes over there. My dad wouldn't eat a tomato. Nope, didn't like tomatoes. He grew the hell out of them, but didn't like them.
This thing just doesn't want to stay put. One camera. Oh. You got anything else you want?
No, that's about
chat
it.
about?
If anybody's got any questions or whatever, we can probably wrap it up. It's
Oh, we got some great ideas.
yeah, I think
I
it's,
like the idea of the cooking. I just think that'd be fun.
yeah. I could show you how I stuff my recipes, and I could be coughing and hacking while I'm doing the jalapenos. Oh God. And last week when Javon was here sawing the trees up, oh my God, the sycamore trees out front. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled the sycamores or whatever, but they really just get me really bad. I was just coughing, and he was too. He was up in a tree coughing. He goes, man, I don't know what's going on. I said, it's the sycamores. I said, it's something in them that really get to you. I was sneezing and hacking and thought that something was wrong with me.
Well, should we see if John will cue us up?
Yep.
He's been.
John's going to cue us up, and everybody be careful.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird time right now. You know, you're in between and you're vaccinated, and that. Just be careful
He's talking Delta.
with what you do.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to make.
I've got friends this week that just told that two of them that were vaccinated that have COVID.
Yep. Oh, there he is, Mr.
So
John.
be careful, everybody.
All right. Peace and love to all of you guys. Have yourself a great weekend.
Yep.
Got some good weather.
Yep.
Yep.
Hot weather.
Hot weather, and we will write down all of these suggestions and we'll queue them up, we'll line them up, and I'll get some updates on the.
Calendar.
Oh well, I'll put it on the website.
Yeah, sip and trip stuff. What
Yep.
we're gonna do.
Yep. And Marianne Gutman wants the stuffed jalapeno recipe. That would be a fun one to do.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, you guys.
I don't, you know, what's going to be bad is people are going to ask me questions about, oh, how much did you put in? You know, and I don't measure a lot of shit, so.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly Babin was watching too.
Oh, Kelly was.
Awesome.
Oh, Kelly. Well.
All right, you guys.
Yep. Take care of you, everybody.
Have a great
Thanks
weekend.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
Bye.
Whoop, that just wanted to go. There it is. All right. We'll see you guys next Friday.